good evening and welcome. I'm John Lazarus with Stories Matter and D&E Publishing. We all have bad habits. Some of us smoke, some of us spit on the floor in public, some of us accidentally forget to wash our hands after taking a shit, and some of us purposely forget to wash our hands after taking a shit to endanger our coworkers. It's normal and nothing to be ashamed of, but if you want to be successful as a writer, you need to fix your bad habits as quickly as possible. In today's video, we'll look at some of our worst and most common bad habits that writers have, and discuss ways to fix them. But first, a word from our sponsor. Speaking of bad habits, today's video is brought to you by nail-biting deterrent polish. If you're anything like me, you chew the hell out of your nails when you're nervous. Maybe you're fast approaching a big deadline and can't seem to get any words on the page, or maybe you're worried the woman you're with's husband will come walking through the door at any minute. The polish stains your nails with a variety of unpleasant flavors, such as vomit, cigarette ash, dog anal sac secretions, nail polish remover, and Mountain Dew, to discourage you from biting them. Apply a thin layer of polish 3 times a day and shower no more than once every 2 days. Call your doctor today to see if deterrent polish is right for you. Let's get into it. Number 1. Writing for an imaginary reader. One of the biggest mistakes an author can make is trying to write for a general audience. Because you're unliked at work and nobody ever says anything complimentary about your appearance, you're desperate for people to like you. But if you try to reach everybody, you'll reach no one. Pick a single person in your life and write your book as if you were sitting across from them and telling them a story, just the two of you. Who doesn't matter especially, but it should be somebody you're close to. If you don't have someone like that in your life, find one. Get to know a coworker by stopping by their desk every so often to have a chat. Then follow them home, watch them through binoculars, and go through their garbage. Number 2. Being a perfectionist. Your first draft is not going to be perfect. Neither will your first short story or even your first novel. Take action and get your name out there as quickly as possible. Don't get tied up in the details. Look, readers want action. They want true human emotions. They want vivid descriptions of oral sex techniques. They're not going to care about a few misspelled words, or that you picked an English monarch 2 centuries removed from the time period you're writing about, or the specific hole through which women pee. Number 3. Not finding time to write. A writer needs to be a creature of routine. Writer's block is almost never a matter of ability or mindset. It's almost always about setting aside enough time to actually write. I have 3 ex-wives and at least 7 children, and I still find time to write for 8 hours every day. If you have a long commute, pass the time by typing out notes at stoplights. If you want to write a threatening letter to a congressman or the commissioner of Major League Baseball, find a way to incorporate that in your story. Number 4. Setting unrealistic expectations. Don't expect your first book to sell well. Hell, don't even expect your 10th book to sell well. It took me nearly 70 books before I reached a larger audience than a certain group of men I'd rather not mention. Anyway, lots of writers think their first book of poetry is going to get them an evening with a coterie of large-breasted women in brow-lined glasses and black turtlenecks. While it's true that book signings are the biggest collections of easy strange this side of a Florida nursing home, most of the people there get winded eating a hoagie and their lumpy bodies look like various internal organs are on the verge of ejecting themselves to safety. Temper your expectations. Number 5. Reading bad books to make yourself feel better. Look, I get it. Laughing at stupid people is what got you through high school. When I'm at my lowest, I like to sit down to a nice copy of Angels and Demons and laugh my ass off. But this just breeds bad habits, and you ultimately imitate them in your own writing. This goes double for children's books. This is why I made my wives read to my children when they were young. I tried originally, but I had to stop after I realized I made one of the antagonists in my thriller, Defrosted, a slightly more grounded version of Santa Claus. And now 5 more. Number 6. Thinking you only have one book in you. As a proud author of 427 books, I hate when I hear authors say this. A person who writes 50 novels is an author. A person who writes 1 book is just someone who got bored and drunk one summer and didn't want to be remembered as the person who dropped their son down the stairs. Number 7. Having intercourse with your agent or publisher. While the attractiveness level is considerably higher than the crowds at a book signing, these tactics rarely help you in a negotiation and may violate the terms of your contract depending on which publisher you sign with. And now 3 more. Number 8, giving in to self-criticism. Save it for the confessionals or the auditing sessions. When you are writing, you're Allah, Zeus, and Taylor Swift rolled in one. Number 9, freebasing methamphetamines to increase your writing time. Unfortunately, the time spent trying to acquire meth will outweigh any gains in writing time. Number 10, wasting your time watching videos online. Cat videos, Minecraft speedruns, and sarcastic self-help video essays with disappointing endings won't make you a better writer. That's all for today. Please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and I'll leave you with this week's Author Quote of the Week. See you on the next one.